Hey everyone, it's David here, and I titled this session, where do I start? So I know for me, when I'm doing a big project, sometimes it suffers because I look at the big project, which you should be doing, and the end result, but you don't look at the where do I start, where do I go? You have to start somewhere. Projects around the house, projects in the garage, wherever it's at, and your cold calling business. So I like the phrase, an inch wide and a mile deep, you will create your own blue ocean. Some people come into the program or I work with and they say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and market to everyone. I'm going to do this, this, and this. And that's great. But really get started with one niche and master that niche and then master another niche. It's like I've said this before in my other YouTube videos. Chase two rabbits and you'll catch none. So I've said that before on my YouTube videos, and that this is so true in this business. So let's go a little more into detail here on what I'm talking about. Okay, here's a place where I pulled up surplus and I look at this and I'd be working with these people and the contracts I do. This is an area that I work. By the way, there's 45 pages of this and I put just two on my slide, but 45 pages of overages of funds. Now, you look at this and it starts off with $9,972.10. And the highest one I have on here is 12,000. So typically if I do something around 12,000, I'll do 30%. That's a payout of 3,600. 11,000, same thing, I'll do 30%. 5,000, I would do 50%. I would want 25. Usually I like a minimum of $2,400. But let's go into, you're doing this for the first time, you're brand new at it. Well, I would probably start off with this $832 deal and take half of that if you get it. Call the person, talk to them, interview them, do the 600, almost a $700 deal down here. And sorry, my PowerPoint comes up when I do that, but go down to that $700 deal, come up to this $900 deal, and talk to about 10 people that have smaller amounts on deals. So you do that, you talk to the 31, the 75, the 89, I would ignore those. Okay, those are just too small. I mean, you want at least $400 or $500. Then you get to the point where you get 2 or 3 of those under contract. And by the way, my magic number that I do in this business is 30. If you've made 30 phone calls and you're not getting a hold of anyone, you need to change what you're doing. If you've talked to 30 people, you should have a minimum of 3 to 5 contracts out and receiving back and getting paid. If not, you need to evaluate why that's happening. So as you're going, then you start doing the $2,000 deals here, the 1937.13 right here, the 1991 07 here, and you start doing half of those. Just take half of them. That's about $1,000 you'd be getting. And again, you do 2 or 3 of those a month. So this is 45 pages long. There's 18. So, I mean, you've got several hundred. I mean, 45 pages. If there was 10 on a page, it'd be 450. I mean, you got some small ones. There's probably doable leads on this. I would say you're probably going to have 700, 800 plus the auctions that are coming in with this particular place that you can continue to add on to and add on to your surplus. And these are funds that have not been claimed, by the way, that I pulled up here that are still sitting at the area waiting to be claimed. It's a great business to be in. It's a lot of fun. So your first step is to find an area. And I can't emphasize that enough. I know people that have, again, they start off and they're going to do everything. And when you market to everyone, you're creating noise in the market. You're actually marketing to no one. Get familiar with the local laws of that area. So for me, if I work these areas, which I do an assignment of interest, which allows my corporation to collect the funds. And I do a contingency agreement with the client myself. That protects me and them. It gives what the breakdown is going to be between my corporation and them. And then the last thing I do is I know what forms I have to fill out as the person collecting the funds with my corporation with that local county. So you got to get familiar with what you're doing with that area. Start off small and grow. I've had people that have gotten their first deals and they've made 10, 12, $14,000 commissions. Most people that are consistent in the market start off with a few $100. They get excited. They realize they could do it. They get a self-confidence, and then you keep on going and going. By the way, affirmations are huge. You know that. I always like to start off with my favorite affirmation to start off the day is I'm just as worthy and capable of achieving my goals and dreams as anyone else on the face of this earth. And I'll prove that today with my actions. I know a lot of really successful entrepreneurs that say that. I believe that about myself. The second affirmation I say to myself is someone out there has money and today I'm going to help them find it, which is absolutely true. Hey, I hope this helps and good luck with this. Let me know how it goes and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.